Go and help me. I'm trying so hard to stop watching porn. I'm a porn addict. No matter how hard I try, I keep going back to it. Go and help me. What can I do? Porn is destroying my marriage. It's destroying my relationships. Go and help me. Porn is making me not to focus at work. I'm losing my job. I'm not effective. I can't focus. Go and help me. So I'm here for you. Let's roll in. Welcome back. Into this class, I'm going to be teaching you 12 ways you can stop pornography. 12 ways you can deliver yourself from porn addiction. 12 ways you can stop porn addiction. Now, I did some videos, and I'll leave that on the end screen, that you can watch on the effects of pornography and also how to know that you're a porn addict. And this is going to help you, because if the porn industry can be making billions of dollars every year from pornography, it means that it has an effect on you. Either they extort you of your finances, or they take away your being, they take away your soul, they take away your spirit, they control your mind from the images and the content that they give you. So let's dive right in. Point number 1 on how to overcome or how to stop pornography is you need to acknowledge that you have a problem. You see, if you can't acknowledge that you have a problem, there's no way anybody can help you. If you're still looking at pornography as a solution to your sexual desires or pleasure, or solution to helping you enjoy your relationships or your marriage, it's not going to help you. If you have come to realization that porn is the main reason why your life has ended up the way it is, then any advice I'm going to give you is going to help. You will be open to advice. You can't help somebody that doesn't think they need help. You can help someone that doesn't believe that they have a problem. So you first have to acknowledge and believe that you need help before the point I'm going to give you is going to help you. Until then, you just keep going back and forth. Number 2, you have to understand why you want to stop. You have to understand the reasons why you want to let it go. Is it for your relationship? Is it for health reasons? Is it for religious reasons? Is it because you want to be sexually pure? Is it because you are not enjoying your relationship? If you can get to the point or search within yourself, do some retrospects of your life to see the reasons why you want to let it go. First, acknowledging that there's a problem. Secondly, admitting or trying to find the reasons why you want to let it go. It'll be very easy to walk out of porn addiction without looking back. Until then, you keep coming back. Point number 3, get rid of all porn content, nude content, all sorts of subscriptions, platforms, social media platforms. Get off them. Delete any account that you have. Delete them from your phone. Delete them from your server. In fact, if you're on a Facebook page where they keep posting nude content of showing a man's crotch, a woman's a private part, or boobs, nudity, semi-nude photos, get rid of them. If you keep going to the pub or you keep going to the club and you keep seeing half-naked women, or you keep seeing men that remind you of this nude or porn addiction, please stop going to the area. If you have any form of magazines, burn them. Books, burn them. If you have romantic books, Mills and Bones, that are going to trigger you or turn you on, please discard of them. Number 4, get out of those platforms that constantly upload this sort of content. You may think it's, oh, I'm just on social media, I'm minding my business, but if you are scrolling through, whether it's what social media handle, whether it's what sort of media it is, and you notice that a particular page or a particular channel keeps uploading semi-nude photos of men or women that get you aroused, that get those images to play back into your head, or those pictures to be ministered to you, please just delete or block them. Sometimes you may discard of all this content and subscriptions that you have, even channels you have at home, even music on your phone, images and all that, videos and all that. But then content that you are not looking for will look for you. We live in a world where it's so sexualized, a world where nudity and pornography is being marketed all over. Either it's to a pop star or celebrity who dresses nude. You have to help yourself. Any channel, any page, any form of websites that you're on that they upload nude, semi-nude people or celebrities you follow or people you follow that don't dress decently, please block them so that you can control the kind of content that enters your spirit, that enters your mind, that enters your soul. Number 5, cut off from anyone that reminds you of porn. Any sex partner that you got while watching porn or that you had sex with while watching porn, cut off from them. Any friends, any acquaintances that you used to watch porn with, exchange porn content, who is still involved in porn, please cut off from them. Cut off from people who are always talking about sex, always talking about nudity, and people who don't dress decently, especially those of the opposite sex. Because whenever you see these, anything that reminds you of pornography, it's almost like an access point. You know, every word, every image has a spirit behind it. So when you don't control what you see or what you hear, they get access into your spirit, into your soul. So this is a way to control what enters into your spirit, into your soul, into your mind, into your emotions, because all of these are going to control your emotions. People who are constantly talking about sex, even your guy friends, your female friends who are always talking about their sexual experiences, please cut them off. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get off from anyone or anything that reminds you of pornography. And if you are not married or you're dating somebody that you're having sex with, or that you are trying some sex styles with on porn, or styles that you learned from watching porn, please cut off from them, because they will keep reminding you of porn and you will never get out of porn addiction. Birds of the same feathers flock together. If you change your company, you are 90%, you have a 90% chance of overcoming porn addiction. Number 6 is get an accountability partner. Get somebody that you can trust, somebody you can talk to, not somebody who is judgmental, somebody who was overcome porn addiction. If you can get a mentor, if you can get if you are a Christian, you can get another Christian who has overcome porn addiction or overcome masturbation addiction, all of that. Get the person to help you. And whenever you feel like you want to go back, you know, some inspiring words or encouraging words from that person will help you not to go back. And even when depression sinks in about certain things or certain challenges in life, and you feel like going back and being alone, being in solitude, you know, these words will help you stay focused and you will overcome porn addiction. Number 7, join a support group. Join support groups, join therapy groups that actually help people with porn addiction, especially in the Western world. In some countries, these groups do exist, because when you see or you meet people who have been through what you've been through, or who have overcome what you're struggling to overcome, it's much easier to let go, because their testimonies actually give you faith that it's possible. Number 8, if you are a Christian, go for deliverance. Read the Bible, fast. And in some cases, Fasting and prayer is not going to help you break the yoke, break that stronghold of that addiction. What you need is deliverance by the power of the Holy Spirit. So go to a church or meet a pastor that has a track record and an antecedent of delivering people from porn addiction or masturbation, and register. It's normally free, and then your deliverance is sure. But you have a part to play. You must be willing to stay free, because you constantly be having these thoughts being ministered to you, these images being ministered to you. And this is especially for those who are having sex in the dream. If you're having sex in the dream, it's not just something you can pray and fast. It's something that you need to break that soul tie covenant with that man or that woman that you have had sex with in the dream. And if you've been having sex with people physically while watching porn, you also need to break those soul tie covenants so you can be free. Number 9 is don't beat yourself up. You see, when you're trying to get off from an addiction, especially if it's porn, like I mentioned earlier, once you are into pornography, you are into masturbation. Once you are into masturbation, you are into pornography. What happens is time and again you find your hands in your hands in your pants. You find yourself touching your genitals. You find yourself touching your boobs. That means you haven't gotten out of it. So when you find yourself touching yourself and you stop and you remember and you stop, you're trying. Keep moving forward. No matter how you feel that you're going back, keep moving forward. What is most important is how you end, is that this stronghold and this yoke is broken. Number 10 is get involved in activities, especially sports. Engaging activities. If you're a Christian, engaging activities in church. Even if you're a Christian or you're not a Christian, do a lot of exercises, go to the gym. If you're into cycling, if you're into boxing, if you're into playing an instrument, go for classes. If you want to learn a course, go ahead, learn. Keep yourself busy. Make sure that you don't get into the attitude again of being alone. Make sure that you have the right company with you. And mostly, this partner, this accountability partner or friend that you have is conscious and is helping you through your progress. And it's important that even while you're going through this, you should have somebody that you report to. Like if you feel like if a thing comes to your mind, you have somebody who you talk to so that they can really help you. Number 11, see a therapist, see a counselor that will help you. Seek professional help. It's important. If you're a Christian, seek a pastor, seek a counselor. Because it'll be very difficult for you to enjoy your marriage if you're into pornography. And you end up choosing always the wrong partner. And you will never be able to enjoy intimacy with that person. Number 12, spend quality time with your spouse. Look, the idea of porn, or the main objective of porn and the spirits behind porn, is to separate you from your spouse and make you look at your spouse as someone who is not able to satisfy you sexually, and to keep you in solitude where you will be watching videos. In fact, this is supposed to make you believe that you can satisfy yourself and you can get people who satisfy you. So spend quality time with your spouse, and maybe not having penetrative sex, maybe just discussing with your spouse how you can make your sex life better, and actually being open to them about this porn addiction you are into. They can actually help you. You see, when you discuss with your spouse and you're vulnerable to your spouse can help you. And you should also know that whatever you saw on those videos, your spouse is not forced to do that to satisfy you. It's going to be selfish. Let's say that this is a man or a woman that you got married to and they never knew you were into these kind of things. And because of pornography, you want to be adventurous and take them out of the principles of their lives. Because there are some people that are not into anal sex. There are some people that are not into strangulating sex, into threesomes, bisexuality, and all that. But because of these urges or these desires that this fetish that you have developed by watching porn, you believe that your spouse is automatically supposed to do that for you. And it's not, ce n'est pas évident. It's not possible. So discuss with your spouse and express your feelings to your spouse. And if your spouse is willing to indulge in those activities with you, then fine. But if they are not, it's not an obligation. Remember that what you see on those videos, on those porn content, it's just fiction and they are edited. Appreciate your spouse. Tell your spouse your body is good. Appreciate them. Have date nights with them. Talk about things that matter. Talk about your future. And I'm telling you, you will overcome this porn addiction in a twinkle of an eye. Thank you for joining me in today's class. If you're a returning subscriber, I love you. And you just hopped on this channel, on this video, subscribe, like, and share. Join the family. I love you. Bye-bye.